There we go. Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. Welcome to the Doom Marathon. And, this is something I had planned up to go through a handful of Doom games with co-commentator and moderator Gac-Losen, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Hello, beautiful people. Hello, Gigi. I just saw him jump behind your head there. Beautiful, beautiful kitty, as always. And yes, this is Gac-Losen. I am one of Blue's moderators on both stream and his Discord. And I am also a huge, huge video game review writer. I recently wrote a review on Pikmin, and my next one will be on Silent Hill Homecoming.
Great, awesome, and thank you for subscribing with Prime Gaming Slappy Jack. Thank you very much for doing so. And I know you're not you don't have a particular experience with the classic Doom games compared to let's say, which game did you would you say you started off with as a whole?
You mean, well, okay. So the very first Doom game I did play and beat all the way through was the very first Doom game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it was part of the BFG edition because...
right. Gotcha.
Yeah, because my story was I really wanted to play Doom 3 when I was younger. I never had the chance to. And then I saw, oh, look, the BFG edition comes with Doom 1 and 2. So I'm like, cool, I'll play those. And I'm like, all right, well, let's go in order. I went through Doom 1. I loved it. I got stuck in Doom 2 in the level, I think it's called Tricks and Traps or something like that.
Yes.
And, that level is just ridiculous. And then I went to Doom 3 and I'm like, oh, this is why everyone hates it.
And I am a big fan of Doom because I was playing Doom when I was 5 years old. In fact, to show you just how much of a Doom fanatic I am, look at these beautiful babies right here I own for Game Boy Advance. Doom 1 and Doom 2. Look at this bad boy I own an N64. Doom 64. Look at this bad boy I own on PlayStation 1. Final Doom, which also has a copy of Doom. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of Doom. And the reason why I didn't bring up Doom 3 is because, well, I simply forgot. I do have it on my shelf over there, though, so...
Well, that, and like I said, there's a reason why everyone hates it.
And I even just, out of shits and giggles, just to own it, Doom on a Sega 32X.
Now, the only question I have for you with all of this is, why are you wearing your Hakuna Matata shirt instead of the Doom Eternal shirt I got you?
Because, simply put, I don't know what the hell happened to that shirt.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. Like, some of my shirts keep disappearing, and I don't know why. But
oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, so I was pretty much disappointed when I saw that I didn't have my Doom Eternal shirt on standby. But yeah, so for this Doom Marathon, we're going to be focusing on the streamlined Doom games, which include Doom, Doom 2, Hell on Earth, Doom 64, Doom 3, the single player. You lost one hell of a shirt. Heyo! Heyo, that deserves to be in a pun jar. Anyway, Doom 3, the single player campaign, Doom 2016, and Doom Eternal. Those are going to be the games that we are going to be going through for this Doom Marathon. Forget that Final Doom ever existed. I'm kidding. We'll get to Final Doom at some point, but that's not going to be part of the main streamline thing. It's not officially canon to the Doom lore, so, you know. At any rate, are we ready to get started on Ultimate Doom?
Sure, let's rock.
Alrighty, let's go on ahead and switch to the game side of things, and let me make sure that I got that unmuted, so the chat can hear. Might have to adjust the volume just a little bit. There we go. Alright. So, because of my comfortability of these classic Doom games, I am going to be playing through all the episodes on Ultraviolence. That is way too sensitive for my liking. Let's go ahead and fix the sensitivity there for a second. In the meantime, I know you already explained your experience of your first Doom game, but what's your experience with Doom as a whole? I'm going to get this
I mean,
up.
what else is there to say other than it's probably one of the most important video games in video game history? It revolutionized, or rather took a lot of what Wolfenstein 3D originally did, and then, just shot it through the roof. It's just an amazing series altogether, and I mean, it's beloved by many people inside the industry itself, by many people who play video games, and it also holds a special place in my heart for being probably one of the most metal video games ever. And when I say metal, I don't just mean it's a brutal game, I mean the music. Because every single track in this game is a remix of classic rock and metal songs from the 80s and 90s. In fact, the song from this level is directly inspired by the Master of Puppets riff from Metallica.
Yep. It is. Yeah, no, I've always been a big fan of the Doom soundtrack growing up. Hi, alpacas. Let's be real. GG ate your shirt.
He would.
Well, knowing the little turd that takes away most of the nice things I have in life and puts them somewhere. I wouldn't let past Gigi to take my T-shirt somehow that resided in my closet.
He would.
But, yeah, no. So Doom. I've been playing Doom since I was 5 years old. Back when I was living in New Jersey. Oh man, time. What a fucking time. I remember the first time I saw Doom on my dad's PC screen, and I was just looking at it. It's just like, oh, what game is this? And my dad's just like, it's a game you should not be playing. Yeah, here I am.
Oh god, it's like when my sister tried to convince me not to play Dead to Rights when I was a 6th grader. It didn't work.
No. As long as you get that image, the first time you saw the image of the game burnt into your brain, your memory, it's just, oh man, I will not be satisfied until I start playing this game. And that was what it was like with me for Doom for a very, very long time. In fact, I only played the shareware version back when I was living in New Jersey. We didn't have the full version of the game. In fact, when this game was first released as a shareware, the only way to get the full game was to mail in some amount of money to id Software and getting a floppy disk of the full game of Doom for the PC. Yeah, that's about how old this game is.
Oh, the 90s. What a very different time.
Man,
I miss it sometimes. Sometimes.
If there is a game I like to fall back on and play every now and again, it's definitely the classic Doom games. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Whether it be on Nintendo Switch, PC, Xbox, PlayStation 3. Hell, I'd play it on a pregnancy test if I could.
And yes, that is his way of saying he and I are expecting a baby.
Hey, congratulations, it's the Cyber Demon.
I was talking about... Alright, fine. Yes, Gac is the spider mastermind confirmed. I'm kidding, I'm actually the icon of sin.
Oh, man. But, yeah, no, so this game is the epitome of, but will it run Doom joke. And yes, if you somehow have a device, it will somehow run Doom.
Well, that is the litmus test, yes. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I've seen plenty of devices playing Doom. The Kodak camera, well, not pregnancy test per se, since I only read it on an article, but I also have seen this game being played on a T1 calculator of all things.
Yeah, that's actually part of the reason why I wanted a T1 calculator way back when. It wasn't because I loved math and I wanted to learn how to use it. It was because I wanted to play Doom on it. And my mom obviously didn't let me have one because she's like, no, no. Like,
Isn't it
I hate that
one
you
of
hate.
the most expensive things to own? Like,
It
it's
is
like
because
around $100, isn't it?
yeah, it's a graphing calculator,
Yeah.
so it's actually used by a lot of professionals in their everyday lives, and it's also used by advanced math and engineering students as well to figure out all those crazy ass equations. And my mom knew. She knew that you could actually.
Like math.
She knew I didn't like math, and she knew that I would want to only own that calculator to play video games on it. So instead of being like a good little scientific puppet, math-loving freak, yes, I have a long and storied history with math. I would be sitting in class playing Doom and be able to play it off as, oh no, I'm doing math.
Yeah. Wait, how do I put the game on a calculator?
Alpacas. Yeah, go ahead, Blue.
So you need to have a bit of a link cable to connect it to the PC, and from there, I do believe that there is a dedicated website to where you can download games onto your calculator specifically. Whether it be Tetris, Super Mario, Doom, you know, the likes, you know, so long as the calculator supports it, it will definitely run it. But I, for the longest time, did not know that Doom could run on a T1 calculator. In fact, the reason why I know about this is because I'm going to plug someone's YouTube channel here, if any of you guys have heard of him. He goes by the name of LGR, aka Lazy Game Reviews. And he will, you know, half the time will play Doom on different devices. He actually did a cover on Doom being played on a calculator and on a Kodak camera. So, I mean, if you're a fan of just, you know, weird technological stuff in short, definitely check out LGR. He's got you covered. But, yeah, so that's how I found out, you know, Doom can be ran on a T1 calculator.
Better than my answer. I was just gonna say Alpacas. I'm sure Google has you covered.
No, I never owned a T1 calculator because, like Gac here, I can't stand math. Math is not my strong suit. Talk to my sister. Yeah, she's a bigger math nerd.
No, the story is that I was born into a family of engineers. Like, literally, almost everyone in my family is an engineer of some sort. And if they're not an engineer, then they're a computer programmer or a doctor of some kind.
Right.
And, you know, so math was everywhere. And everybody talked about how wonderful math was all the time. Math. And I'm just like, I like words.
I like words. Oh man, nah, I was a bigger fan. I think I was more of a bigger fan on English, if only for the spelling. I actually like spelling.
For me, it's just
I was actually really quite good with spelling back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, you still are pretty good with spelling. You do make some grammatical errors every now and then when you write, but you know, I'm not holding that against you. I mean, you're not like the freaking person who I ranted about on your server.
Oh yes.
That person. But the less talked about them, the better. Yeah, no pressure at all, Alpacas. Absolutely no pressure. They are totally okay with the fact that I have 2 bachelor's degrees in completely non-engineering, mathematical related fields. Totally okay with it. I'm kidding. They actually are okay with it, if only because they know how good I am with it. So they're like, yeah, okay, he's going to be fine.
Okay, there's a Spectre around here somewhere. My most hated enemies of all time until we actually bump into Lost Souls.
The Spectres are the invisible pinkies, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. So I might need a rocket launcher for this one.
I like grammar too, Alpacist. I love grammar.
Alright, cool. Also, yeah, you can get this game literally anywhere now. If you have a Nintendo Switch, you can play it on your Nintendo Switch. What's this?
Mm-hmm.
But what about Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal? Yeah, you can play those games on Switch too.
And I've actually played both those games on the Switch. They run really, really well. They're not as graphically impressive, but they still offer the same awesome experiences.
Yeah, so if you ever decide that you want to pick up any of these Doom games whatsoever, all of these are available on Nintendo Switch, the Xbox One, the PlayStation 4, what have you. Yeah, it's literally everywhere.
So, the Switch version also re-released Doom 64, which is, according to many, many reviewers, including Blue himself, the best version of the game.
Yep.
If only for one reason. You can see things in that version.
Yeah, you can literally see, because like I said, I already showed it off. I own Doom 64 and the N64, so I can attest to how dark that game is on the actual system. Not to mention the controls. Oh god, the controls could be so much better.
And they were better on the Switch version.
On the Switch, yes.
Oh, there you go.
But that's not to say all first-person shooters were like that on N64. Oh no, Hexen 64 was great on Nintendo 64.
If you're going to talk about first-person shooters on the Nintendo 64, you absolutely have to talk about GoldenEye.
Ah, yes, GoldenEye. You know what? That's a game I have not picked up and played.
I would recommend that you do, especially if you're a fan of classic first-person shooters, because that was the game that was one of the 3 multiplayer titans on the Nintendo 64, with the other ones being Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers.
Yep. I think I do own a copy of GoldenEye on the N64, thanks to my brother. Generous, donation to just giving me his N64 games. It's how I'm able to own... Oh, what the shit? It's how I was able to own Conker's Bad Fur Day on the N64.
Oh, that game is wonderful too.
And I will be revisiting Conker's Bad Fur Day in a form of Live and Reloaded on the Xbox, because I do own that. So, expect that in the future. I'm going to pick up some ammunition and med kits, because I'm definitely going to need them.
My favorite section in Conker's Bad Fur Day is definitely the war section.
Yeah.
Just so action.
That's very iconic.
I also love how in the beginning Conker's like, "Hey, so I'm drinking with a bunch of guys who are off to go fight a war tomorrow," and then he's like, "Okay, I think she bought it." Like so it's implied that he was lying to her about drinking with guys who were going to go fight a war, but then he gets dragged into that same war anyway.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
So
yep, he got drafted.
Oh, lordy.
Well, that's gonna be it for this level. So I don't know how long it's gonna take me to complete the first Doom game here on stream. Actually, since it is a 2-hour stream, I'm not gonna be expecting to go through all the episodes. We'll see how far I can get. I was actually quite surprised of how far I got with Quake within the 2 hours. I completed 3 episodes out of 4. Holy shit. But that's what time, experience, and a lot of Pepsi is for.
Taking notes from Some Call Me Johnny.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now mix it with cherry whiskey, and you'll also have Clement's powers on your side.
Oh my god, the day, you know, I'll just stick to my fireball for the time being. In which case, now that I'm streaming again, yes, I do actually want to do a celebratory St. Patrick's Day stream, and I still want to make a Mario Party drinking game.
Oh shit. Okay, hang on. If you're gonna do that, then I have to join in on that.
Yeah, well, obviously.
I have to join in on that, and oh my god, but like, oh man, I got to get like a bottle of Kraken ready.
Yeah, so because basically how I want to run this is basically having a beer of choice and liquor of choice available. You know, because I think for the harsh punishments of player getting a star, or if someone steals a star, they gotta take a shot of liquor, right? And then if you happen to have like lost coins or lost a minigame or whatever, then you take a shot of beer, you know?
Okay.
And oh boy, I'm gonna have to be careful here because this is a very labyrinthine level, and enemies can just really well on you if you're not careful.
Question: when you do this live stream,
Fuck me.
is it possible for me? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't like beer.
You know what? I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it mandatory. But you do have to have a chaser of some sort.
Oh no! I'm absolutely going to be drinking liquor. That's going to be happening. It's just I'm not a fan of beer.
Yeah, I'm
so
not a fan
rather
of beer either. So like I'm not gonna consider like going after Budweiser or Coors Light or whatever, because you know obviously my light alcohol of choice would be Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah. So ciders are good, man. I love me some Angry Orchard.
Yeah, so you can actually have ciders as your chaser if you want.
Okay, that works too. So I'll have Angry Orchards and the Kraken, because Gac is into tentacle liquor. That sounds so wrong. I don't care though.
Gotta have me some of that tentacle liquor.
Which, now I actually wanna put this question out to the chat. Chat, if you drink, what is your preferred drink of choice? And if you don't drink, you can just say I don't drink.
Yeah, no judgment here.
No, drinking is 100% optional, and it's not actually the best habit to have, but it is good to wind down with every now and then, so absolutely no judgments.
Well, looks like I'm going through this with just a pistol. Awesome. This is fine.
Ah, shit.
No, it's okay. I got this handled. It's my fault because I'm in a habit of not saving thanks to the fucking Resident Evil 2 remake race I had.
Oh god. That was heartbreaking at the end, dude.
It's all good. I learned my lesson. Sort of.
I was gonna say, what lesson was that?
Not a damn thing, apparently. Okay, so let's hope I can actually catch up on getting some ammunition built up here, because, yikes, I did not want to lose my rocket launcher, but thankfully, I can get a rocket launcher in this level, so that's fine. Just gotta be a little more careful. Go ahead and grab that. But yes, I do want to bring back holiday fun stuff like that, and St. Patrick's Day is definitely one of those.
Mm-hmm. So, I got a question for you, and if you don't want to give an answer now, that's totally fine. But are you planning on bringing back community game night?
It depends. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm probably gonna make it a monthly thing, if not weekly, because I know a whole lot of people are not going to be available for community game night, and I understand that. But if we have a handful of people to where we can do it as a weekly thing, then by all means, I would have no issues bringing back community game night.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, there would be I would have games that I would love to show off on stream during community game nights, including Mario Party Superstars, as well as Super Mario Party being on the table as well. So,
I was also thinking too that what's it called? What else could also happen is because I kind of put this in our private DM. Splatoon 3 is coming out later this year,
right?
And I know you're really good with shooters, so I would love for you to be on my squad.
I will have you know right now, I have no experience with Splatoon 1 or 2, so I would
That's okay.
I would completely be new to the game.
That is entirely okay. That is entirely okay, because the good thing about Splatoon is that it is not a hard game to learn how to pick up and play at all. It's really, really simple, and if you have experience with shooters, then you have a basic idea of what to do. Also, it's not really a first-person shooter, it's a third-person shooter, which is probably for the best. And it does have some platforming elements in it as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's just a really fun game. It's just really fun. I'm not expecting us to, like, rise on top of the ranks or anything like that. I'm not expecting us to, be the gods of the game or anything. I'm just, I just want to boot up a few games, maybe have some fun,
Yeah, no, I getcha. Splatoon 3 is coming out fairly soon, I want to say.
They had a huge Nintendo Direct about it. I think it was yesterday. Let me see if I can give you a exact release date.
Because there's that, and then Bayonetta 3, which is a lot of people are looking forward to Bayonetta.
Okay, according to this, holy crap! Splatoon 3 is coming out next month.
Oh. Well,
September 9th.
Huh. Well, there you have it, alpacas. I guess that'll have to be the game I'll have to pick up then if you're gonna do something like this for community game nights. I'll have no problem doing that.
Sure.
Even to just play it on our off time, honestly, because
yeah.
I've been wanting to get into Splatoon. It's just I don't know if it would be the game that I would particularly care about. But if I can try it out, then sure, by all means.
Okay. Let me ask you just a few questions then. 1, do you like third-person shooters?
I do.
2, do you like platforming games?
I like platforming, yes.
Okay. And 3, what's the third question? Okay, do you like games where you play together with other people on a team?
I have played a lot of Team Fortress Classic and Team Fortress 2, so yes.
Then you'll be just fine.
Oh, cool.
Trust me, Splatoon it's a hard game to master, but it's an easy game to pick up and play. Think of it like Super Smash Brothers. Like, it's like Smash is just so easy to pick up and learn how to play, right?
Right.
But mastering it is a whole nother beast.
Right.
Which is basically what's going on with Splatoon.
Do you like paint?
Yeah, actually do you like paint? Because the most common game mode in Splatoon is where it's you on a team with 3 other people versus another team of 4 people, and you have to spread as much paint as you can across the arena to win. And if you kill somebody, then it splashes your color of paint everywhere.
Okay. Can I get an armor at least? I would like a blue armor. Can you spare a blue armor?
Also, the game has a very, very 90s aesthetic, so, it'll definitely give you that nostalgia boner.
Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. We got some blue armor here. Everything's okay. I totally meant to take that huge blast in my face earlier. Yes.
Hey, actually means Alpacas, would you like to join our squad on Splatoon?
I am missing my backpack and my chain gun on this route already. Ugh. Alright, so we're almost done with this episode. Almost. I didn't expect to die there in the last level, but hey, these things happen. Now, some of the songs that are presented here on the classic Doom games are hit and miss to me. I really don't care for this track that's playing right now.
Well, yeah, it's to each their own. I mean, a lot of the tracks are classic,
Yeah.
but in my opinion, the best Doom soundtrack ever has to go. It's a two-way tie between Doom Eternal and Doom 2016.
Well, yeah.
Just because Mick Gordon is musical genius.
Alpaca
And
says if she has time, absolutely.
sweet. All right. What's your weapon of choice, Alpacas? And while she types in her answer, I was gonna say, yeah, Mick Gordon is a musical genius. I would love for him to just go around touring, like an actual metal musician would, just so he could play freaking Doom Eternal tracks in a freaking mosh pit while somebody's playing Doom Eternal in the background.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of fans would love to be a part of that.
I mean, shit, that would make him so much money. It would be great promotional for, the entire Doom franchise, and it would show people that, video game concerts can work and exist, which, there are so many artists I would love to see touring.
That's another thing I wanted to ask Chad if I haven't asked already. What's your guys' experience with Doom? Have an experience with a Doom game? And if not, what's making you not want to play Doom? Because there's plenty of reasons why people don't want to play Doom. Maybe it's just not their cup of tea. Maybe they would just rather watch someone play it and be like, okay, I'm satisfied with this.
Mm-hmm.
Like my sister was, because yeah, she likes Doom as well, but she doesn't like playing it. She likes to watch me play it.
Probably because you know what you're doing, and she probably doesn't want to learn how to do it all that well. Which is totally fine and valid. That's how I feel about From Software games. So I'm not trying to throw shade at anything at your sister.
Right. No, you're fine. She definitely has her moments when it comes to gaming. Mario Party would happen to be one of them. I'm trying to think what else.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm remembering playing Mario Party with your sister, and she's hilarious.
Yeah, no, she's definitely funny. Her humor definitely got a lot better over the years, that's for sure. She likes to call my character of choice a gonorrhea-ridden whore.
Poor Rosalina.
But if we do community game nights and bring back Mario Party, I do want to get my sister involved in all that, because I think that would be fucking hilarious.
Oh god, it would be. I'd be dying of laughter the whole time. Oh lordy.
It's funny looking back because, I wouldn't see her playing half the games I played growing up, and then for her to mention some of the games I played growing up, and being like, "Hey, you know, I saw this and was thinking about you," and yeah, because if it wasn't actually for me playing Doom, then she wouldn't have gotten into the franchise herself. She's slowly making her way playing through the Doom games on her Nintendo Switch as we speak. So. I don't like these explosive barrels. These explosive barrels make me uneasy.
My only question is, why are they green? Aren't explosive barrels supposed to be red?
I don't know. Are they the same? Are they the same kind of liquid that you find in vats of poison throughout the game? Like, I don't know. That's a question for the ages.
That certainly is possible. There are definitely several corrosive fluids that, you know, are also very volatile and explosive. So...
Almost dead again. You know what? Let's go ahead and save just in case. Alright. Ooh, did I pick up a backpack? I did pick up a backpack. When? Whatever, I'm gonna use whatever ammunition I have for this chain gun and mow all these enemies down. Classic ripping and tearing.
Oh lordy.
That's funny because I never thought there would be a day that we would have a definitive way of playing Doom on the go. Because for the longest time, the only way you could play Doom on the go was on the Game Boy Advance. And, or if you happen to know what you're doing, hacking your PSP to play a modded Doom game. I hear a demon somewhere. Just don't know. Nah, whatever. He must be stuck somewhere. Anyway, a modded Doom game on the PSP. And, yeah, until Nintendo Switch happened, I was counting down the days. Like, okay, I see Doom 2016 on here. When are they going to get around to releasing the classic Doom? Oh, boom, there it is.
That would do it. Oh, that actually reminds me too. It's like I was asking you on Discord one day. I'm like, oh man, when is Doom Eternal finally coming for the Switch? I've been waiting forever. And you're like, I have no idea. And I'm like, all right, I might as well check it now and see if it's. Holy crap, it's on there.
Yeah, because I know it was planned to be released on the Switch. I just didn't know when.
Yeah, then it came out, and I was immediately. Yeah. I was just, well, basically my response was rip and tear.
Pretty much.
And then I did just that. Took me a while to go through the game, but...
Yeah, because Doom Eternal is one of the trickiest Doom games to play.
It certainly has a lot of gimmicks. There's a lot of what I'm going to call gimmick enemies where you have to beat them in a certain way. Because, yeah, I get that enemies have weak points now, and that's fine, that's cool. But most enemies, even if you don't attack their weak points, you can still kill them.
Right.
But later on in the game, especially in the DLCs, you come across these enemies who literally just cannot be killed unless you fulfill the requirement to kill them, which is so annoying. And the Ancient Gods Part 1.
And Doom Eternal is still one of the prime walking examples that you can actually play classic Doom game anywhere, because in Doom Eternal, while, we will mention this again when we get to it, you do have to find these floppy disks known as cheat codes. If you happen to collect the whole set, you are able to play Doom 2 on Doom Eternal. You are able to play Ultimate Doom on Doom Eternal.
Well, that makes sense because according to most Doom fans, including yourself, Doom Eternal is basically a Doom 2 remake / remaster.
I will die on that hill.
I will take your word for it. You know a lot more about this series than I do.
And I still believe that Doom 64 is the real Doom 3 game. Come at me.
I don't think anyone is going to come at you for that opinion. And if they do, they're diehard Doom 3 fans who need to wake up and smell the coffee.
Who needs to wake up and smell the dead people? wake up and smell the ashes. Wait, wrong franchise.
Wake up and smell the chainsaw oil.
There you go. There you go. I still think that this track that's playing right now is my all-time favorite track. With that being said, we are close to getting to the first boss of episode 1. Because this game in particular is broken down in episodes. There's 4 episodes each, 8 levels per episode, and there is a final boss. And this first episode will be going against the iconic Barons of Hell.
Sweet.
And if you have a rocket launcher handy, well, then you're gonna have little to no issues with that fight. At least until we get to the Cyber Demon in episode 2. Oh boy, Cyber Demon. I love the Cyber Demon now. I've always liked the design of the Cyber Demon, if I gotta be honest. Just not in Doom 3. I was like, oh yeah, I like the Cyber Demon. Just not in Doom 3. I mean, sure, he shot rockets at you, but his only weakness was to use the Soul Cube? Really? I mean, I know he's the powerful demon of all time and whatnot, but we've literally pounded the guy into a pile of meat with nothing but a rocket launcher and our fists if we wanted to. Because there's literally a fucking achievement in Doom 2 where you actually had to defeat a cyber demon with nothing but your fists.
Hey. That is why I will always say Doom 3 is not a bad video game, but it is a horrible Doom game.
Yeah, no, Doom... There's a lot of interesting things with Doom 3, like, and I've already told you, my only issue with Doom 3 is the fucking title. It's just not a Doom game.
It is a big issue and a valuable one, and what's it called? A valid one to have. There we go. That's what I was trying to say.
So my tip for you, if you're planning on going through this on Ultra Violence, is to just have yourself in the corner right here and take care of the Spectre Demons first, because you do not want to have any ads, if I can bring an MMO term into this, get on top of you while you're dealing with your main threats. Because otherwise, these Barons of Hells only take 5 rocket blasts to the face and they're done. That's all she wrote. Now, on the easiest difficulty, I think you only go against 1 Baron of Hell, but on higher difficulties, you gotta take care of 2.
Well, I was playing on Hurt Me Plenty, so I have no idea if that was... that's not the easiest difficulty, right?
No, the easiest difficulty is I'm too young to die.
Right.
What my favorite part about the Doom franchise is basically if you exit out of the game, it would like backsmack you. Like it was like I ought to send you to hell for thinking about quitting this game. Kind of back talking.
Oh Lord.
Once you beat the big badasses and clean out the moon base, you're supposed to win, aren't you? Aren't you? Where's your fat reward and ticket home? What the hell is this? It's not supposed to end this way. It stinks like rotten meat, but looks like the Lost Demo's base. Looks like you're stuck on the shores of hell. The only way out is through. To continue the Doom experience, play The Shores of Hell and its amazing sequel, Inferno.
Sweet.
So yeah, that was the first episode. Now we're going to go through The Shores of Hell, and this time we are going to try to save often because this is where the difficulty of the game starts picking up quite a bit. Oh man. Like I said, Classic Doom is just one of those games that I always look forward to play, especially like back in my elementary school days. Friday, Friday is already happening. We got our favorite Cartoon Friday block on the lineup, and not to mention the free time for the next couple of days, and that means more Doom.
The joy of Friday nights. Back when I was a kid. Ay, ay, ay. There are some things that we will never get back. But you know what? The only reason why I looked forward to Friday nights so much was because everything else was hell.
Mm-hmm.
School was not a good time.
I don't think it was a good time for anyone. If anyone says otherwise, they're fucking lying through their teeth, or was one of those jockstrap lads, or freaking girl that everyone wants to try to get into their pants. Yeah, I said what I said.
Well, not only that, but there are some people who can thrive in a high school-like environment, in a very structured environment like that. And, they actually did enjoy their time in high school, so much so to the point where, they consider it the peak of their lives. Mm-hmm. And that's part of the reason why we get so many, high school movies about, teenage girls finding their crush and beating the big bad bully girl and whatnot. Whereas if somebody were to sit down and make a movie about what actually happens in high school, it would basically be considered a horror movie.
Yeah. My car is going berserk right now, and all I'm doing is waving a feather on a stick. Also, we get introduced to the iconic enemy of all time, the Caco Demon.
AKA the Poopy Demon.
Yeah, the Poopy Demon, the Caca Demon, which I will mention again. The Angry Video Game Nerd Adventures do make a fun of that trope. The Caca Demon is literally a demon made of caca that spits shit at you.
Correct.
But and fun fact, the Caco Demon, well actually, I guess you can say that this entire Doom game was basically a D&D campaign in a fucking nutshell. But Caco Demon was actually based off of the Berserker from the D&D campaign. So
I think you mean the Beholder.
The Beholder, yeah, not the Berserker. What am I talking about? Yeah, no. And it's more noticeably so on Doom 64 once we get around to that. Because Beholders have arms, if I remember correctly.
No. Beholders have, what's it called? They have tendrils that come out of them, so they're like tentacles, but they're a lot shorter. And they also have, eyes that pop out. Well, not pop out, but they're like... how do I describe it? They're kind of like those, those tubes that you use, that submarines use to see what's above the water. They're kind of like that. And, I forgot what the word for that was. So, yeah, and what's really scary about Beholders, especially in a D&D setting, is, first of all, they are very, very dangerous monsters. They have a lot of things that can just kill you in one hit, and if that wasn't bad enough, the vast majority of them can nullify magic. And you're probably thinking, okay, great, so why don't I just go in there with a melee user? Okay, good luck getting close to one. Because, again, it's got things that can kill you in one hit.
Yep, it's a hard hitting guy, and they try to replicate. I think in the beginning, the Gac-Losen were the hardest enemies. They were supposed to be the hardest enemies to kill in the classic Doom games, period. But I think they really toned down difficulty on the Gac-Losen, at least until Doom Eternal became a thing.
Doom Eternal that's the easiest way that game is the easiest place to kill Gac-Demons.
I don't think so.
Dude, all you need to do is throw a grenade in their mouth and you're done.
Okay, yeah, but what if you're one of those players that's just like, I don't want to use a grenade. I just want to fucking shoot them. Especially if you're like in a horde of demons, including imps, shotgun guys, fucking pain elementals. Don't get me started on pain elementals.
Yes, and a periscope. Thank you, Alpacas. And I hate to say this, Blue, but that sounds like a you problem.
You know what? Fair, fuck you. Because I have my difficulties with some of the enemies on Doom Eternal, and yeah, I'll admit some of that is a me problem because I don't really take the time to just try to understand the enemy patterns and what the easiest way to take care of them would be. Blah blah blah. Because me, I just want to get in there and shoot things. I want to get in there and rip and tear and I don't want to. What the fuck is strategic? I'm the Doomslayer. I want to fucking rip things apart.
It's almost like you were acting out like an abridged version of Doom. And you were voicing the Doomslayer there.
You know what? If I were to make a Mind series that's basically like Freeman's Mind, and if I were talented enough, I would totally do a Doom Guy's Mind skit.
Oh god, it's like Meet the Pyro in Team Fortress. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? How the music can free her whenever it starts, and it's magic. If the music is groovy, it makes you feel happy like an old-time movie. I'll tell you about the magic that'll free your soul, but it's like talking to a stranger about some rock and roll. And meanwhile, the pyro's just ripping everyone to shreds.
And, yeah, basically burning everything on fire.
Man after my own heart. And yes, the pyro is a man.
I always loved making the pyro sound. Though, fun fact, my favorite class to choose on Team Fortress Classic and Team Fortress 2 was a sniper.
Sniping's a good job, mate.
Hey, you want to hear something? But what is it? Penis, 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 penis.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Alright, I'm gonna get my plasma gun early, so let's go ahead and grab that. Yes, the plasma gun. The only gun in existence that has the most annoying fucking sound effect in the entire fucking game. I'll show it off later, I assure you. So I think I'll only have enough time to go through this second episode. But when did you act? Because this is a start of our Doom Marathon, but would you want Fridays to be our base for our Doom Marathons, or would you prefer another day altogether?
The current schedule that we're working with is fine. It's that's not I have no issue with how things currently are. The only thing is that I have been getting a lot better luck recently with applying for jobs. So there's a huge chance that I may see a drastic change in my overall schedule for the better.
Okay.
So, as it stands now, yes, this works fine. But as my schedule changes in the future, we will have to see what our options are.
In other words, get good. Okay, fine. I'll get good.
What? I didn't say
No,
that.
I know. No, so pay attention to the map screen on this episode in particular because the last area, the Tower of Babel, is slowly being built in between levels.
Huh. That's a nice touch.
Yep. And that's where we'll be going against our second boss, is the Cyber Demon.
He just can't keep it in his pants when he's on the computer, can he?
No, he cannot.
Ugh. Great. We've got a poopy demon and a pervert.
So a pervert and Doomslayer walks into a bar.
The bartender says, "All right, which one of you gave me a good time on Friday night?"
No, the Doomslayer already killed everyone.
No, I got one. The Doomslayer walks into a bar. The bartender asks, "Do you want a drink?" What does the Doomslayer say? No. Come on, that's a peak joke. That's a funny joke, and you know it.
No, I figured the more appropriate response would be because that's the only sound the Doomslayer makes. Unless, of course, we're counting the lore of Doom Eternal when he says, "Rip, tear." I'll get to that. Alrighty, so I got the plasma gun. You want to know how? You want to hear how annoying this gun can get?
God, I sound like
he?
the Bane from Borderlands 2.
Where is he? He's around here somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Spoiler warning, it ain't getting old anytime soon.
Especially not since the plasma gun is one of the best guns in the game.
Well, yeah, that and Baron of Hells are now basically the typical minions you run across on future episodes now.
Fantastic.
Fun times we had. And yeah, that does include the Cyber Demon as well. I'm running out of shells. I'm trying to save up on plasma cells the best I can for this section because I don't know any other way to clear this section. Yeah, I just don't know any other way to clear this section. If you have a plasma rifle with some ammunition on hand, this section should be no problem for you. I'm gonna go on ahead and grab this invincibility orb. Just like that, we're at the exit. But now this is where things are gonna get a little more difficult. Demo's lab. Demon's lab. I just don't like this level. Them levels are hit and miss with me for this game. Whereas I think Doom 2 is the most perfect fucking game of all time because I don't find anything wrong with any of the levels in that game.
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
We'll get to it when we get to it. But, for now, look at all these geese. Look at all these chickens.
Someone's fryer is going to work overtime.
Alright, let's see. Alright, cuz we can pick up our chain gun in this level. Thankfully. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up right. Cuz, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I want to keep a hold of that chain gun if I can. Well, actually, I want to build up more on shotgun shells and everything, so we'll use our chain gun. And they say classic Doom games don't get you faking. Wait, I just got done saying I don't care about strategy. I just want to go in there and rip and tear. I'm contradicting myself. No.
This actually begs the question. Did you ever read the classic Doom comic?
I know of it. I've never read it.
Basically, in that one, the Doomslayer has to carry the entire conversation, and he's just like saying the most nonsensical bullshit. It's like imagine Krieg from Borderlands 2, except he's a lot more coherent.
Oh lordy.
That's basically it. That's what it is. That's how I describe it.
So now I gotta take care of the Baron of Hell. And you definitely want to be careful with these guys because these guys hit a lot. They hit hard. Thankfully, the projectiles are easy to, sidestep and dodge and out of the way and all that. But if they get close to you and they start scratching you, oh boy, you will know the meaning of pain.
I thought pain elementals weren't a thing yet.
Not yet. Alrighty, let's see. So we're gonna stick around here because I'm in the mood for some Baron burgers. How about you?
Sounds tasty.
Let's go ahead and grab our animal of choice and bring it through the crusher.
Right.
So you want to continue just having the crusher pound this meat for a certain amount of times while dodging its projectile. You want to keep doing this until, well, he essentially dies, and then we'll have our pile of Baron meat for the Baron burgers.
Sweet. I love Baron burgers.
They're the best in hell, don't you know?
Awesome.
Especially during the summertime. And I hate summer.
I love summer.
I'm naturally fat. I can't stand the fucking heat.
Dude, I'm almost the same weight as you, and I love the heat.
There we go. We got our pounds of Baron meat for our Baron burgers. Right, I want to come down here because want some shotgun shells, I guess. I say as I already go in there and grab a box. Because we're essentially at the end of the level. So we'll save right here because I know some fuckery is going to happen. No.
As is the case, isn't it?
Yep, it's always the case with these classic Doom games. Because I don't have a rocket launcher, and I have no bullets or cells. I only have shotgun shells, handy. So this is going to be quite a bitch to get through. So I'm essentially going to have no choice but to run past these guys to complete this level if I have to.
All right.
Which thankfully, for how dumb the AI is on this game, I can do just that. Except not really! Yeah, that's fine. I can pick up a soul sphere at the end of this. Just need to activate this and then can... Yeah! I'm at full health now! See, look at that. The Tower of Babel is slowly being built.
I never noticed that.
Command center! Let's go. I'm gonna save. This just brings back so many memories for me every time I pick up this game. It's such a great... Now, if I wasn't playing this game, again, the other two games I would play on the DOS system was Jazz Jackrabbit and Lemmings. And after finally completing the entirety of Jazz Jackrabbit, let's just say I'm not planning on picking up that game again anytime soon because that game was a trip.
I do not blame you. I mean, I saw what you were going through, and it was... Oy.
Jazz Jackrabbit 2 by far is the best Jazz Jackrabbit game, and I cannot wait to get to it. But yeah, Jazz Jackrabbit, interesting time. So we got a couple of lost souls to deal with here, as well as Kako demons. You know what was the most fun about this game? Cheat codes.
That would do it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. As long as you know the cheat codes, this game is your bitch.
That's usually how it is, isn't it?
Yep. I will always remember IDDQD, God mode, IDKFA, all weapons, keys, ammunition. And it's funny because on the other games from id Software, if you try those classic codes, they'll be like, you have good memory.
It's like, oh, well, good, nice memory, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, thank you, Moonlight Kitsune, for the party of 3. How are you doing?
Hey. Welcome, Raiders. Thanks for coming on in.
Let me get a shout out. Yeah, thank you for the shout out, Alpacas. Greatly appreciate that. How are you enjoying Bayonetta, good sir? I did leave you a lurk. How far did you get in Bayonetta is what I should be asking. I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. Currently, we're going through the Doom Marathon, but yeah, so we're going through the Doom Marathon, but we also have planned games to go through, such as The Evil Within starting tomorrow, and we'll be finishing up Quake on Retro Gaming Saturdays and stepping into Banjo-Kazooie. So, I'm about to ride a missile. Oh my god, you're getting to that part of the game. I remember that part. I haven't made it that far, but I have watched a video on that, and it has my favorite rendition of Space Harrier theme ever done. Alright, do I want to go through here? No, I don't want to go through here. I want to go through here. For ammunition, sure. Probably gonna need this on my way to the exit. Let's see. Otherwise, thank you for bringing your viewers over here. You did not have to, but you did anyway, and I appreciate that.
Ooh. Yep, welcome streamers. You are, or Raiders, you are awesome.
Did you want to introduce yourself to the Raiders that came into the stream?
Sure. Hello, I am Gac-Losen. I am one of the Blue Hedgehog 2010's moderators on here on stream as well as his Discord, and I am known for writing video game reviews on his server.
Definitely recommend, if you're planning on joining my Discord server, to definitely take the time and read his reviews, because he does go into great depth of detail within each game that he reviews. So definitely check that out.
And here I think I just write too much.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with writing too much for a game review. In fact, I think that's beneficial, because just like, okay, you really want to know my honest opinion why I think you won't like this game? Well, here we are.
I guess that'd do it, huh?
Yep. Because I've always been one of those people where it's like, if I want to get into a video game, I gotta at least check out the gameplay video to see if I would like the game to begin with, you know? That's how I got into God of War, basically. Will I be a fan of God of War if I watch a certain video? Yeah. It's how I got into Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, which still is the best RPG game of all time.
Now I know which game to put on the list after Silent Hill Homecoming, and no, it is not going to be Mario and Luigi.
You
it
bitch.
is going to be it is going to be what I consider to be the greatest RPG of all time. Final Fantasy VII. No, I'm kidding.
Is there ever going to be a day where you will go into depth detail on Final Fantasy VII?
I will go into depth detail on my hatred of Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I have a feeling that once I get around to going through either the classic Final Fantasy VII or the remake, Gac is not going to be around for that. He's going to be like, nope, I'm going to take a break. See ya, suckers!
Pretty much. You're just going to say Gac is on vacation.
Gac is on vacation. He's fucking off for a while. Because yeah, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson trying to have someone sit through a video game that they honestly have a hate boner for. Because fun fact, Moonlight Kitsune here is not a big fan of Conker's Bad Fur Day. So. And the lesson that we learned during our commentary of Conker's Bad Fur Day is don't let anyone, don't force anyone to sit through and things that they don't like.
Pretty much.
That's the biggest lesson I've learned that day. It should be Pikmin 3 Deluxe so we can debate the best Pikmin, cough, cough, rock Pikmin, cough, cough.
Okay, alpacas. When I said red Pikmin are the best Pikmin, I only said so in the context of the very first Pikmin game because I did not know rock Pikmin existed until you mentioned it specifically in the review channel. Alright? So...
She's still gonna give you hell for that, though.
Oh no, I fully expect her to, but I just want her to understand the context.
Oh boy, we got the Baron of Hell. Oh boy, let's get the fuck out of here. I don't have the ammunition to touch that.
Looks like Alpacas is going to sleep.
Anywhere, there's this thing called sleep that I've heard a lot about lately, and I think it's time I try it out. I don't know the next time I'll be around when you're alive, but I'm always in the Discord if needed. Well, thank you, Alpacas. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a fantastic night. You can always catch these things on YouTube. I still can't believe I got through Heavy Rain. Because, man, okay, so, like, I think it was your first experience watching anyone play through Heavy Rain, correct?
Me personally, yeah.
What would be your opinion about it from what you've seen so far?
It's kind of like a Telltale game.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
That's pretty much it. I don't have any other opinion on that.
It's a Telltale. It's like a Telltale game. If you play Telltale games, then yeah. You played Heavy Rain then.
Although to this day, I've only ever played through one Telltale game in its entirety, though. Yeah. And that would be Tales from the Borderlands.
Yeah. I still recommend going through The Walking Dead if you have not yet. Still a great franchise to go through. You don't even have to be a fan of The Walking Dead to see what Telltale Games has to offer for you. That's my honest opinion on that matter. Okay, can I have some fucking light here, please? It's way too dark in here.
No, it's like a nightclub.
Demons, boots and demons, boots and demons, boots and demons, boots and demons.
Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na. dun, dun, dun. That was one of my favorite techno songs.
Na 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 na, Neo. Na 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 na, Sporin, Shing.
I love that movie.
That's a lot of nuts. You know what? Fun fact. A guy in maintenance before he moved on. He actually brought up Kung Pao Enter the Fist. He's like, "Do you know Kung Pao Enter the Fist?" And I literally screamed out loud in the store, "That's a lot of nuts!"
Oh my goodness.
And someone literally thought, a customer thought someone got hurt, so they contacted assistant manager about it. And as soon as I got up there, and this is like, was that you, Gary? It's like, yeah, it was just me being an idiot. Sorry.
Oh lordy.
Because I, from time to time, still like to quote, "That's a lot of nuts."
It is one of the greatest movie quotes of all time, and I will die violently on that hill.
I would like to buy a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts! That'll be $5, baby! You want some fries with that?
He just left with nuts!
he just left with nuts! That
Lordy.
movie was something else.
You know, I actually watched the Kung Fu film, like the actual original one that the guy spoofed off of Kung Pao Into the Fist.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stop laughing the entire time watching it. Not because the movie itself is funny, but because I'm like, oh my god, I can't watch this and not think of Kung Pao.
Yeah. That's a lot of nuts! I should have that as a sound bite.
Exclamation mark nuts.
Yep. That's a lot of nuts!
Oh lordy.
I am hoping I can get through this section just fine. Just in case, I'll save. Because to exit to this level, you have to go out of your way to find all the 3 keys.
You have to go out of your way to find all the nuts.
That's a lot of nuts! Fuck! That guy has bigger nuts than I do.
God damn it.
Let's just get out of here. I don't want to die here. There you go. And at this point in time, the Tower of Babel is successfully built.
There you go.
Well, that'll give me a reason to practice through Doom on my laptop when I'm at work, at least 2016. So I got plenty of experience with Doom, Doom 2, Doom 64, and Doom 3 at this point. I just need to go through Doom 2016 just to get my practice on. Because when we get around to doing that game, I am planning on doing 100% on that, and I want to start on the fresh, clean file, so...
That would be best.
Alright, let's see. So I can pick up a couple power-ups here. There's one of them right now. That, and then that. So I can fucking punch. Punch! 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 You know what? Before we end this stream, there is I did mention before while going through Half-Life, there is this guy known as Ross Scott who owns Accursed Farms, and he actually made an entire machinima on Half-Life called Freeman's Mind. As an April's Fool joke, he did a Doom guy's mind.
Oh no.
Yep. He did a Doom guy's mind as an April Fool's joke, and I want to show that off before we end stream tonight.
Oh lordy, that's gonna be so great.
Oh, it is great, trust me. The script that guy has written for that is phenomenal. Security is the security here is as tight as a nun's asshole.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he literally says that line.
That's that's so wrong.
It is, but it's hilarious.
Oh my god.
Alright, I am running low on ammunition like nobody's business right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess we should get into the power-ups that this game has to offer, huh? Although they're really not as extravagant here than they are on Doom 2016, especially Doom Eternal. They were introduced here first. So, I guess I can explain what they do. So the green orb, invulnerability, gives you invulnerability. You don't get hit by any enemies for a set amount of time. Invisibility, invincibility, I should say, or is it invisibility? Yeah, invisibility. Anyway, invisibility orbs grants you invisibility for a set amount of time. Berserk grants you Berserk mode, which not only fills up your health back to 100%, but you can also punch the living hell out of demons left and right. And although you don't see the red tint screen, you still have that Berserk power up until you reach the end of the level. So keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then was there another power up that I spaced out?
Is there I think it's called Supercharge?
Yeah, Supercharge gives you up to grants you an additional 100% health. So like say if you're at 63% health and you pick it up, you'll be at 163%. Mega Spheres don't even get introduced until Doom 2, which grants you 200% on armor and health. So there's that. Backpacks grant you more ammo that you can carry, so it doubles the amount of ammo that you can carry for each weapon. So say you have 50 shells, well, you can now carry 100 shells. I'm trying to think what else. I don't. Oh yeah, I guess there's a hazmat suit. Which,
yeah, hazmat suit's good for dangerous areas.
Yeah, but especially if you're walking through vats of poison and all that jazz, and yeah, you'll be doing a lot of that here in Classic Doom as well. So, all right, so I was basically here to find a yellow key card. What's that, huh? If I can.
Key cards, a tried and true gaming trope.
Not a big fan of them. Oh wow.
No, I've always liked them.
It's funny because Duke Nukem and Duke Nukem Forever has a quote about that's a key card. I don't need no fucking key card. There are some great moments in Duke Nukem Forever. Otherwise,
it's unfortunately a game that was in development hell so long that by the time it came out, the target audience was completely different.
Yep. Around the time that American McGee's Alice, I think Madness Returns is what was the full title of that was, released the same time Duke Nukem Forever did.
Mm-hmm.
That's another franchise I'll have to get into is Alice, American McGee's Alice games. They are indeed quite an interesting, it's an interesting franchise to have. Okay, so I need to be careful here because I have no armor. If I don't have any armor, well then I don't want to get hit because these guys hit. They hit hard on Ultra Violence. Did you know if you play a game on the most hard difficulty, the enemies hit harder?
No.
Oh, did you know that the sky is fucking blue then? Alrighty, so we're about to step into Cyber Demon's territory. Hour of Babel. And this was always the most intimidating level for me, especially the introduction of it. It's like, you know, it's the next enemy you're about to go against is tougher because look, these Barons of Hell did not stand a chance.
Oh, lordy.
And sprinkled throughout this arena are Lost Souls.
Yeah, those guys are the most annoying enemy in this game.
Yeah. Especially in Doom 2016. But thankfully, you can pick them up and throw them. But yes, Lost Souls. Not a big fan of these guys.
For good reason. They are not fun.
And Cyber Demon is stuck in that room, and I'd rather him be stuck in that room so I can pick up some more ammunition. I'll lure him out later. Went ahead and grab these. Oh goody, there's Lost Souls in here too. Like, oh, fucking fantastic. Like, of course there fucking is. I'm gonna be like the Gordon Ramsay on Doom enemies, I swear. Alright, here's the Cyber Demon. He's a big old boy with a robotic leg, and he has a rocket launcher for an arm. And he's not as bad as everyone thinks, though. He does hit hard. He really, really fucking hits hard. So when he starts firing rockets at you, your best bet is to dodge out of the way and make sure you're not near a wall, because splash damage still exists in this game.
Oh boy. It can be brutal.
Yep. I'm gonna have to pick up some more rocket packs here. There we go. There we go. That's a Cyber Demon. And that was episode 2.
Good stuff.
You've done it. The hideous Cyber Demon Lord that ruled the Lost Deimos moon base has been slain, and you are triumphant. But where are you? You clamber to the edge of the moon and look down to see the awful truth. Deimos floats above hell itself. You've never heard of anyone escaping from hell, but you'll make the bastards sorry they ever heard of you. Quickly, grapple down to the surface of hell. Now it's on to the final chapter of Doom, Inferno, unless you're playing Ultimate Doom. Then the real final chapter is Thy Flesh Consumed.
Oh, lordy, and we know all about Thy Flesh Consumed, don't we?
Oh yeah, we're going to be going through that. We are going to be going through that. I think we have enough time to go through a few levels of Inferno, so let's go ahead and do that. And then I will show off Doom Guy's mine, as promised. If I can get my other capture cord working, I swear to God, the next Sonic 3D Sonic game I'm planning on going through is Sonic Heroes.
The best one.
Oh,
I will die on that hill.
We got the Kako Demons. I usually like to kill these guys because I only have the pistol on hand. I'll actually just fish them out, and then I can just go through the rest of the level. Ignore them. Alright, let's go. Because this level is a brutal introductory level of the 3rd episode, and you know, it makes sense because it is the 3rd episode. It was technically the final episode of Doom for the time. until 5 flesh consumed was a thing. I'm gonna have more trouble with 5 flesh consumed than I will on these 3 base level episodes, I assure you. But better me than Gac, because according to Gac, he's never completed 5 flesh consumed.
No, I got to the 2nd level and I was like, I'm dead.
Fuck this.
No, not fuck this. I'm dead. I kept dying.
Yeah, it's one of the even on the easiest difficulty, it's one of the most brutal episodes you'll ever play in Doom history. Period.
Full disclosure, I was not playing on the easiest difficulty. I was playing on Hurt Me Plenty.
Yeah.
Which is the easiest acceptable difficulty.
Yeah. Oh, well, the shotgun guy on our tail. And frickin' ammunition is scarce as hell in the couple levels. This level as a whole is pretty short, but there are just a lot of enemies, a lot of lost souls, a lot of zombie men, a lot of demons, a lot of caco-demons. Just not a pleasant level to go through.
Does not sound like it at all.
I'm not a big fan of this level. In fact, I will go say that this is my least favorite level in this episode, period. But yet, the speedrunning community seems to have no issues with it.
Well, the speedrunning community is made up of very dedicated people. That is the word I will go with.
Dedicated, yep. That's how I was dedicated for Resident Evil 2 Remake. Until it fucking it basically wore me down. It made me realize that no, I will never become a speedrunner.
Which is probably for the best. Because being a speedrunner is... well, it's not for everyone.
Yep. Certainly is not. Now, if there will be a game that I'm comfortable with speedrunning, like Shovel Knight, sure, I'll do that. No, I still would like to just sit down and try to see how long it'll take me to beat Crash Bandicoot 2 100%.
Maybe you can try it one day.
Yep. But if I'm gonna try speedrunning, it definitely has to be on a game I'm comfortable with. I can have fun with. And, you know, as much as I really do enjoy Resident Evil 2 Remake as a game as a whole, speedrunning it is a whole different fucking story.
Aye. Absolutely.
And we've been a witness to that for our race on this channel.
Oh, we saw what happened.
I got the chain gun. Neat. So I bet you guys are wondering why I'm taking my sweet time. Well, I want to pick up as much ammunition as I can on this level so I can be prepared for the next level. Even though I'm just using same ammunition to take care of these guys in this level. Don't just love how that fucking works. It makes me glad that frickin' ammo pickup was a thing in 2016, especially when you chainsaw them down. Oh god, it's such a godsend.
Yeah, that was one of the good things they added about 2016, isn't it?
Yep. The
I mean, 2016.
ammo drop. Oh my god, the ammo drop. The health drop? Even better. Armor drop? Fucking genius! Alright, so I need to remember, I don't have the unless the plasma gun's in here. Don't think it is. But if memory serves, it should be in here. Oh, fuck off, Spectres! Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da.
All right, Inspector Gadget.
Spectre demons. Spectre
Oh,
demons.
Miyamoto Almighty. That's a throwback.
Okay, so the plasma gun was in fact not in here. So, jot that down as a memory. Okay. Because I have, oh my lord, I am not prepared for the end of this level at all. Okay, I might have to dig a little deeper in this section, see if I can find shotgun shells at least. At the very least. Or some more bullets. More bullets would be helpful too. You know, ammunition as a whole would be great to have.
That is ideal, yes.
There we go. Punch the shit out of that guy. Some more shotgun shells. Did you wish upon a star? Where the fuck the ammo are?
Oh, lordy.
Let's see, come on. Oh, there's some more enemy. Blue armor. Okay. I think that gives me enough, actually? Yeah, because I do need that. Oh, God. Too many cockle demons.
So much shit.
Yeah. Okay, well, punch him! Punch him! Punch him till they're dead!
Punch him so hard he explodes!
Alright, well, I survived that somehow. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save here because I think I'm gonna have no options but to, try to just dig myself in here. Go! 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 Come on! Go! Go! Okay, we survived. Alright, and I think that's going to wrap things up with the first session. Well, let me punch this guy to death first.
Gotta end with that, huh?
Get your ass back here so I can kill you. Thank you. Alright. There we go. Alright, so that's going to be our first session of the Doom Marathon. We will pick things back up on the Doom Marathon. We'll probably just keep doing this on Fridays unless we have a certain other day that we want to try this on, but I think Fridays would probably be best. But before we leave, I did mention I wanted to show off Doom Guy's mind. I'm going to do it.
While you get that open up, I'm gonna go on ahead and find the other thing I told you about. Give me a second.
Go for it. Oh yeah, and I'll definitely be streaming this on the Discord call as well, so you don't have to fight against the Just going ahead and do Guy's mind. There we go. Going ahead. Whoops, that's not the link I wanted to click. There we go. It is a 7-minute video, so it's not that long at all. And yeah, hold on. Where's my stream? Okay. Capture. Sure that. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the one. Oh, and I just realized the Doomslayer in the comics kind of looks like Wolverine.
Oh my lord. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and not do this in mode. Let's try to. There we go. That looks good. At least on stream, anyway. Okay. So just let me know whenever you're ready, buddy.
Sure, whenever you are.
Alrighty. It's so genius. I love it.
Oh, zombies! Daddy's back! Time to die, shoot for brains! Fuck this sissy sidearm! Ow, what the fuck? Quit whining, you sound like my ex! It's the same old shit! People think they can fuck with me, and there's only one way to prove them wrong! 2 for 1 special! A locked fucking door! Why doesn't my keycard from the last door work on this one? Security here is tighter than a nut's asshole! Reverend, what the fuck? You trying to hide from me? Hide from this! You suck! Fuck yeah! Hardcore! Eat a barrel of explosive shit! Fuck yeah! A shotgun to the face is the perfect cure for being an asshole. Holy shit, a chain gun! I didn't know today was my birthday. Hey, it's that keycard. Happy birthday to me!
Oh my god.
Cake! I said eat your fucking cake! It's bullet cake! Did anyone not get a slice? Here you go! Cake has been served! Fuck! I throw the best birthday parties! Damn, that made me work up a sweat! But what am I going for a cold beer and watching some wrestling right about now? Damn, this terraforming shit's really working! Phobos looks like South America or some shit! Science, fuck yeah! Surprise! I'm gonna redecorate the hallway with your face, motherfuckers! That's right! Suck it up! Suck it all up! Wow, this gun got a lot lighter. Maybe I'll save it for later. Okay, blue key card. And a fucking acid bath. Who designed this base? The layout's fucking crazy. Back on Earth, the base made sense. You had the barracks, the motor pool, the mess hall. Here it's fucking crazy land. The designers must have gone space crazy. Some people can't take it. Not me. My psych profile says I kick ass in any environment. That's why I'm a space marine. Ah! This is for the core, you shit stains. I should be in a fucking recruitment commercial. It'd be better than the stupid one they have now. Ow, who the fuck did that? Looks like we have ourselves a smartass. Holy shit! I fucking hate those gorilla pigs. I want to try grinding them up and make burgers out of them, but I don't have a grill. What, you think I don't see you up there? Who fuck's so fucking stupid throwing a fireball at me? I can just step out of the way. Ever think of that one? Hey, what's that noise? Playtime isn't over.
Dying over here, man.
You're fucking dead. Oh, I see you already know how to play. Shit, that's fucking trippy. Oh my god, shut up! That's it, I'm gonna come shut you up myself! Fucking piss bombs! Another Marine! I'll get you loose! Hey, stop moving, you jackass! You're fucking shell-shocked! I don't have time to play patty cake with you all day! I'll send some help to come get you! Pinky promise! A fucking RPG! Thanks, God! Maybe I shouldn't use it in here. Safety first! Yellow key card! Now I have a fucking rainbow! Hey, you think you can fuck with a Marine? I'm going to shit on your face! Then I'm gonna take a shit on that shit! Then you'll be covered in shit! Oh, my favorite! I love fragging the COs! And they're zombies, so I won't get court-martialed for it! Shit, that's how I ended up on Mars in the first place! Put my own CO in a body cast. Best day of my life. Fuck you and your stupid fucking fireballs. Oh, does it hurt? Let Daddy make it better. What can I say? I'm really just a big softy inside. Is this thing broken? Oh, zombies! Want me to make you breakfast? Want me to pour maple syrup all over myself so you can eat me? I taste so yummy! Hey, wanna see a magic trick? Ta-da! I made your head disappear! Ah, quit your bitching, you big
Oh my god.
What's wrong with everybody? I give you all a little love tap and you start freaking out! Haven't you ever played football? Oh, shut the fuck up! Sounds like a hen house in here, there's so much squawking. Yeah, I could use some gauze. Gotta keep my face looking pretty. What the fuck is this? Black candles and gold skulls and shit. I mean, that looks fucking metal, but the designers must have gone space crazy. What the fuck did that switch do? Does that start the light show? Fuck it. Hey! Hey, you kids, break it up over there! Don't make me come over there! Just kidding. Of course I'm gonna come over there. You fuckers aren't all dead yet. Hey, zombies, listen up. You can win a prize. If you're extra lucky, I'll choose your skull to take home with me, so I can use it as a toilet paper holder. That's like winning the fucking lottery for you guys. Wow, I'm fucking covered in zombie guts, but I haven't turned into a zombie. That's because I've got, antibodies. Woo! Is it getting warm in here? It's that time again. Yeah! Die! I'm gonna shove these bullets up your ass and rip them out your guts so I can shove them up there again! Holy shit, I ran out of bullets! Good thing I was a Boy Scout! Be prepared! Yep, just another day at the office. God, I fucking love this job.
Probably one of the best videos ever made, period.
God, that was awesome.
Definitely some memorable lines there. Security's tired of a nun's asshole around here. Reverend.
Oh, Lordy, that's... Wow, I was not expecting that.
Well, you're welcome. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here and start a raid. That sounds like a good idea, right? Let's wrap things up here. Start a raid. Anyway, if you guys have not yet, join the Discord. I do stuff on there occasionally. By that, I mean I do updates on scheduling when I'm going to be streaming or not. And it's a very safe server to be a part of. So if you feel like you're going to have any issues joining in the server, do not worry about it, because we do not put up with any type of bullying of any types. You know, I know words, I swear. I also support streamers both big and small on there. So if you're a streamer, whether it be on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook Gaming, don't matter. I support all platforms, so show us what you can do, and we will gladly support you along the way. And since we are raiding, if you're a subscriber, you're copying the first raid message. If you're a non-subscriber, you're going to copy the second raid message. If you guys stick around for the raid, I would greatly appreciate that. Let's use all online that we can push this amount of love to. Let's see. Let us see. Let's go on ahead. Well, someone's doing a Madhouse speedrun on Resident Evil 7. Good on them. Um, let's see. So we have a couple of options here. Let's go on ahead and push Lev over to Mistwalker 1. I was introduced to this wonderful person thanks to Disco Bunny, and they are currently playing through Cult of the Lamb, which is a new game. Basically, you are a lamb and you're building your own cult.
Huh. That sounds actually kind of interesting.
It's a very interesting game, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and push the love over to Mistwalker, unless there's someone else that's playing Doom at the moment, but I don't think that there is. So we're just gonna go on ahead and push the love over to Mistwalker, and I will see you guys tomorrow, which is Saturday. So we'll be finishing up Quake and stepping into Banjo-Kazooie that same night.
Sweet.
So yeah. Anyway, going ahead and whoops. I'm going ahead and start the raid for Mistwalker. If I can get his name correctly, that's with 2 R's. Go. And I will see you guys tomorrow with the finale of Quake and the beginning of Banjo-Kazooie. Is there anything else you wanted to say before we sign out?
Just a quick question. You are going to play it on the Xbox, right?
I am going to be playing it on the Xbox, yes.
Yes, especially since you know that the Nintendo 64 version is a lot more demanding.
Yep.
All right. And, yeah, no, that's pretty much it then. So, no, nothing else to add. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. And thanks again to Moonlight Kitsune for the raid. I will gladly shout you out on the Twitter post. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will see you guys tomorrow with the finale of Quake and beginning of Banjo-Kazooie. So until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Blue Hedgehog 2010. Thank you for tuning on in. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And as always, happy gaming, my friends.